Hey Shanyisa, this is Camille from Millennial Tarot coming at you with your personal reading. So this is going to be a 3-card spread, past, present, future, just like my general readings. You want to know when this boy that you like, that you had a fallout with earlier this year, may come to contact you and any energy surrounding that question. So I'm going to go within and see what we can pull. One more time. I am using a new deck for these personals and for my next month, I guess. This is the Golden Tarot, Golden Universal Tarot. Same meanings, just a different look. Okay, yep, there's a reconciliation here. It is out in the future. Oh, wait. Surprised myself. I was about to say it is out in the future, so wait for it. But I don't know. The 8 of Wands is quick. Okay. So we're coming into this. Ooh, I just saw the time, 5:55. Those are angel numbers when you see repeating numbers. So, what energy coming here. I'm excited for you. So we come into this reading with the energies of the Ace of Wands, and then we move here with the 4 of Swords, which is where you are currently, and then we have this beautiful reconciliation card. This is Minor Arcana, the Lovers. This is the 2 of Cups, and then your bottom of the deck, beautifully enough, this 8 of Wands. So if you have been waiting for him to reach out, it could be happening sooner than you think. And I also want to give you, we'll talk about it, but I want to give you this invitation that you energetically are going to be what helps him to reach out. So I know you said if you contact him, he might not reply, but with things like the law of attraction and bringing in possibilities that we want, and you can attract and you can then manifest communication from him just by shifting your energy and expecting it to come. It's really what I'm getting here. So we come in here, this is the past position of the Ace of Wands. So this is really coming in to say that there was a false start. There was something that started that ended suddenly. This could be the actual relationship itself. It could also mean that in these past few months you have felt the spark to really reach out, to really try to reconcile with him, to try to take the relationship where it should have gone. You know, aces, I always say, are seeds that we plant, and seeds and plants and beautiful things don't grow unless we give them our attention, we put in some effort. So this is just an inclination of a reconciliation. You might have been thinking to yourself, I want this person back in my life, but you could have been confounded as to how you're going to actually do that. If you have been trying to reach out to him and you know he's not going to respond, you could see that as being your only way to do it and thus a failure. But this Ace of Wands is truly coming up to say, you got the spark, you got the energy, the drive, and the will. This is our life force, Wands, fire. The will to actually do this and to reconcile, and there's nothing more attractive than the willingness to do something. So that's why I'm kind of saying to you here, though you have been reaching out and you think or he won't respond, then we have to kind of leave it up to the universe and to say, I'm open and ready for this reconciliation. Show me the ways in which I can do this, which aren't necessarily reaching out to him like a cold call, right? And so then the 4 of Swords comes in to show you actually contemplating this. Now, he's in prayer. This is the card of repose, a card of rethinking battle strategies. I know you have the grand idea, the grand spark, and the grand will to do this, but we have to think about how we're going to do this. Swords hanging on the wall, the 3 of Swords representing that broken heart, and the 4th sword here representing how we go into meditation about things that pain us. And, the 4 of Swords is a meditative card. It's how can we get our thoughts aligned. It's resting our thoughts and where you have been fired up and go, and I really want to make this happen, and I'm just going to contact him this way or stalk him on social media. The 4 of Swords, I'm not saying you're doing that, but that's an example of a Wands energy misused. But the 4 of Swords coupling with this energy card of the Wands is coming to say your best laid efforts are truly in your own brain. So that's why I'm saying that through manifestation and the law of attraction, I don't know what you've heard of or what you believe, but I'm really feeling here that you can bring about this reconciliation and this communication by just your meditating on it. How is it going to look? What are you going to say? How is your energy going to be different from the last times you reached out? Are you going to apologize? How are you going to break down, what happened? Is this going to happen on text? Is this going to happen through a phone call? Are you guys going to meet up? This is a really meditative card, and it's swords. It's how we're thinking through how this is actually going to happen. And then visualize with your eyes closed and your hands clasped in prayer. So you're asking for outside help to bring this to you. Visualize how it's going to go. Feel how it's going to go. Like I said, what are you going to say? Where? In a cafe? And then really letting that energy in and of itself bring it about. Because I get the distinct sense that you think that your only solution is in your physical body doing something. And here is coming up to say your mind is going to be stronger than any action. And it's also talking about mindful action. And mindful action is always, I'm going to step back, I want this thing, and I'm going to ask the universe, the gods that I pray to, whatever, to help line this out for me. Because there's nothing that's bigger or harder. There's nothing that's hard for the universe to do. There's nothing that's hard for God to do. So I'm really getting that, go within, meditate, really visualize this manifesting for you if you believe in any of that manifestation stuff. Or just generally praying it up, offering it up, surrendering it to something higher than yourself, your higher self or God or the universe, and saying, you take care of this for me. And you'll be surprised how quickly and also how miraculously this happens. Either he will reach out and you're like, because your energy has changed. You're not like cloying. Fire and wands, they can get a little bit in your face. It's hot in here. It's, too much fire. But when you kind of retreat, swords, more cool, detached, whoop, where am I? Can't see me, can't feel me. That is when he then picks up that it might be a better time to reach out to you because your energy has changed. You're more receptive to things coming in, and you're not as, I don't want to say clingy, but for lack of a better word, you're not clinging onto it as much. You're just like, I'm offering this up. This is how this is what I want. I'm manifesting. I'm visualizing how it's going to go, what I'm going to say, how it's going to be, what could come from it. And then instead of you taking action, just of your own volition or of your own ego needs, you're offering it up and being willing to hear back from the universe what you need to do. And just by your offering it up and surrendering it and visualizing it and just working it out more in your head and less in your actions, that's really going to clear up your energy field here for something to come in. So that's really what I'm getting here. It's cool. I had an opportunity to tie like law of attraction and surrendering and stuff with tarot, but that's really clearly coming in here strong. So really step back, retreat, meditate on it. You could be thinking about it. Just don't make an action yet, and be willing to accept and know that you're changing your mind about how it has to be done is what's going to bring it about. All right. So then we move here to the Two of Cups. This is the reconciliation. This is, here's my apology. Here's my apology. Here's what I thought. Here's what I thought. And then cups representing healing, alchemy, running over our pain so we can make it better, we can transform it, and then just man and woman coming together to start again. And it's a 2. We're going from 1 to 4 to 2, but we're going from basically 1 to 2. This is a brand new start, and also don't rush it. It might not be, hi, what's up, let's talk about this now. It could just be, hi, and then you guys have to be friendly for a little bit. Or hi, and you guys just have colloquial, casual things. How's the weather? But that communication will then be opened up for you. So the 8 of Wands is coming to say, this could happen more quickly than you thought should you go about it a different way. But the 2 of Cups is then saying, because you're at the 2 place, just entertain it, just feel it out. Don't go straight in for the, you could go straight in for an apology. There's nothing wrong with an apology. But don't go straight in for, we're going to go deep. We're going to go super deep. Because you guys had a miscommunication, a fight. You may have to go in kind of slowly. There may still be some wounds and some pain. But this Cups is offering a brand new promise for, reconciliation and just meeting together again. Let's also pay attention a little bit to the glyph of Mercury. That's Mercury up there. So Mercury was in retrograde up until August 19th, and we're still coming out of the shadow period. So Mercury goes backwards, and he stands still for a moment in the sky, and then he moves forward. So we're kind of in that place where he's standing still and gearing to move forward. So that is when you may find that this clears up for you, because Mercury retrograde always forces in our awareness things from the past. So you might have been thinking about it more. It could be this one coming in. It was retrograde in Leo, fire sign. It could be this, I want to do this. I want to talk to this person. and you might really feel the need to do it, and then coming up against blocks because you need to entertain a different way of doing it. So the Mercury glyph here then coming in to say, astrologically speaking, we have another tie-in that as soon as Mercury gets on his little way towards Virgo, that could be when this is happening. There could be this quickness is coming in, and that's right around the corner. We're either in it or it's happening in the next few days. But the Two of Cups, generally, because let's get it back to tarot, that's you and him coming together to offer up some cups of apology, love, and healing. And then, of course, we spoke about the Eight of Wands. Quick. It's going to happen quick when you change your mind about how it has to happen. And you know, just tinker with the thought that, you know, the angels could work it out for you. God could work it out for you. Universe could work it out for you. And from your changing your mind about that, you open and you change your energy. You're cool, detached, soared. You're Gemini. You know how to do that. And then, you know, he might be reaching out to him. He might be reaching out to you himself, of course, which is what you want. So this has been my reading for you. I hope that you have enjoyed it and gotten any peace and clarity from it. Of course, if you need anything else, I am just one email away. But until then, I hope that this video finds you well, and take care.